Far Cry 5 is right on the corner and I'm excited for that. If you're hype about this video game or not, that's your decision. I'm here only to brief you some things about the game. First, let's talk about the location of the game. This time going to be in Hope Country, Montana. It's a fictional place with landscapes, mountains, farms, wild animals. Of course, there is a political controversy around this game, but for God's sakes, it's just a virtual, beautiful game. It's not real. This time I'm not going to cross only some outposts. This time I'm going to cross gas station, houses, bunkers, outposts, and of course the wild. And you're going to get full gameplay of Far Cry Classic and of course new stuff. The story in Far Cry 5 have no connection with previous games, so don't worry. Like I said, the game takes place in a fictional Montana where this guy Justus, he's a local priest and is taking power because he's believed he's a chosen one to protect the area from the end of the world. And him creating this military cult called Project Eden's Gate by force and violence. Of course, it's going to be a big conflict in the remaining citizens in the area and this cult. And that's where you're going to come in the story. A new sheriff with a mission to liberate the area. Because you're going to need all the help you can get, you're going to need to create some relationship friendly with the locals. For the example, the pastor Jerome and the bar owner Mary. And of course, you're going to create a task force with the locals. Far Cry 5 take a page from Far Cry Primal with the ability to have some animals to fight by your side. Now there is a tech dog called Bummer. This guy can do a lot of cool stuff by taking the weapons, by killing them, bite them, a lot of cool stuff. Thanks to previous previews, we have a first look of Cheeseburger, a giant grizzly bear. You can feed him, can play with him, and of course he's going to attack for you. In Far Cry 5 we're going to have a lot of vehicles, big trucks, muscle cars. They say going to be the controls more smooth this time. We're going to see. And the big feature is we're going to fly. We're going to have airplane. Not like in Far Cry 4. With airplane, going to have more options, different speed, different weapons. And of course there are mini games. For example, fishing. Maybe this is your thing. If you are a person who likes to fool around on the map, you're going to encounter different mini events. You're going to be taken hostage or you're going to find someone who needs your help. Another cool thing in Far Cry 5 is you can play the whole campaign in co-op, but there is a problem. If your friend is to the middle of the game and you just started, you're going to play his game, not yours, and that is a little problem. And now let's talk about some fundamental changes in the game. In Far Cry 5 there are not going to be watchtowers. You're not going to climb this tower anymore to unlock abilities and unlock the map. The mini-map is removed for a better smooth exploration of the world. The idea is to pay attention and what is happening around you and in the world. This way have more choices to engage in the event or just walk away. Personally, I think this is a good choice for Ubisoft, but we're going to wait and see how it's going to feel and play when the game going to be released. And now let's talk about the new progression system in Far Cry 5. The name of this system is called Damage Meter. Let me explain how the system is going to work. When you do activities in the world or destroying an outpost of Eden's Gate, this meter is going to get full. Basically it's like a XP, only you're not going to kill one mob and get XP, you're going to do an event or destroying an outpost. For the first time in a Far Cry game, we're going to have customization of your character. But that's getting me worried because that means two things. A lot of DLC or loot boxes. God please, no loot boxes. I have enough with this crappy system. I hope to be a progression system to unlock them or by simply find it in the game. And Far Cry 5 have too many versions, let me show you why. The Standard Edition, the Deluxe Edition with skins for vehicle and weapons. The Golden Edition have all that and plus the Season Pass, and the Season Pass contains zombie mode, in space mode in Mars with aliens, the Verna mode. There is the Mando Edition with digital stuff and the book. There is the Father Edition with a big statue and the Hope Country Edition. This game going to be also for the Xbox One and for the PC. And for the version of PC, let me show the minimal spec requirement. You're going to have an E5 processor, and for the recommended a E7 with a GTX 970. Thanks for watching everyone. If you like this video, leave a like, a comment on all that jazz. And I strongly recommend, if you want to see this video game I'm going to show it to you, I'm going to play on this channel, and I strongly recommend subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.